Thank you so much for tuning in and joining our live. We have taken over today. So without Kathy or without anybody else, we're going to be doing the whole presentation. So if you have questions and comments, please put it down below. We want to talk about all the products. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about Khold. We're going to talk about these formulations, the story behind Khold, everything about it. It is really fantastic that we have this opportunity to share this science and technology with you. So few things, a little bit of housekeeping. This presentation will be about 30 to 40 minutes in duration, okay? Comment for a chance to win a $25 shop credit. So comment below, say beautiful things. Anyways, that's a giveaway information. There was also a giveaway, what was on socials?
On Instagram.
The 3-piece kit. I don't see this here where it says it's going to be.
It's the face serum, it's the face cream, and it's the eye serum.
Okay, so there will be on socials, there'll be a giveaway of the face, of the cream, the eye serum, and the face serum right here. And to enter, you will have to do something. What do you have to do?
You just have to comment. Comment, follow.
You comment and follow. Okay, so comment and follow. Okay, so we're gonna get all of this sorted. So we want you to win the 3-piece kit. So comment and follow on socials. We want you to get the $25 shop credit. So comment here live. And also, if you have any questions, please, we will be monitoring them and we will answer your questions. So first and foremost, we want to talk about Khold. We want to talk a little bit about the laboratory. We are out of Toronto, Canada, and we are cosmetic chemists and formulators, and we do everything in-house. So we make our own product. Today, and many of you who know me from Isomer's Laboratory, so that's the parent company, and this is my son, Kian, and he wants to tell this story and explain Khold and the differences between Isomer's and Khold.
So I'm Kian. My whole life I suffered with really bad acne. I had to go on Accutane, and I always thought that life after acne, my skin would be perfect, but it wasn't. I was left with irritation, sensitive skin, the most sensitive skin because I had to do Accutane twice, hyperpigmentation. I was into the gym, so I was working out a ton, and I got stretch marks because I wasn't moisturizing properly. So I had to find a way to deal with these issues, and that's how I came up with Khold. And the reason why we call it Khold is because we go through cold phase technology. We're all about preservation of the molecular integrity of our ingredients. When you use heat in formulation, like most skincare companies do, you degrade the quality and the potency of the key actives. Khold goes against that. We like to preserve everything. We like to give it to you in its original state so you get more out of your skincare. It makes the skincare more bioavailable, more readily absorbed by your skin, and it makes the actives function better.
So the cold process technology actually reduces your benefits. So when you have the cold process, you're able to have a more efficient delivery system, which means better results. So you're going to be able to have more out of every single application of the product, and you're going to be able to have more bioavailability, which means your skin can use more, you're going to see faster results. And this is really important, especially for those who want to target not just visible signs of aging. If you want to target dark spots, scars, pigmentation, issues with your skin, you want to help clear your skin up, and you want to be able to use something that's very gentle and something that's also very easy to use, because every formula is very powerful. So the cold press technology is one difference between Isomers and Khold. Also,
other differences are how we formulate. Like I said, a lot of products on the market have a single hero ingredient. We take a different approach. Every formula is built as a multi-active system. So you're getting a clinically relevant combination of ingredients that work together. Not just one highlight key active. We have a ton of really cool key actives packed in there. We formulate at clinical levels. A lot of companies, what they do is they formulate just to have the ingredient name on the inky. We make sure that we have the optimal dose. Like I said, we're a vertically integrated facility. We are involved in the formulation. We're involved in the manufacturing. We oversee every single step. We don't like to sell out our products, we don't like to bring people in. We control everything. We're family owned, vertically integrated, and we have total control.
You know, it's like he tried different products out there, especially very popular ones, and it was like nothing helped him, so he made it himself.
Yeah.
And this is one of the things that's really cool about being able to be in the laboratory and create this. What's even better is being able to talk to you live through Shop HQ so that you can get the fresh batch, the fresh product, the science and technology, again, at these offers, because what we're doing here is all clinical, in the clinical level. So let's begin talking about Khold and talking about the formulas, what each one does and how to use it. And the system is designed to be minimalistic, and it's designed to be very, very multitasking, multi-benefit, but it's not harsh. This is super important to understand. If you've got temperamental skin or vulnerable skin, you will love the formulas because they're not harsh, but they're very, very potent.
So should we start with the advanced peptide serum? Everything is
We're
getting
gonna
renamed,
start
by
with
the way.
we're gonna start with the powerhouse. Now this is the serum. It's not actually how you use it because you would clean your skin first. We're gonna get to the cleansers and the creams, but we are gonna start with the key formula benefit, and we do have a couple of offers. We have a 3-piece kit and we have a 5-piece kit. So you have to decide if you want to get 3 pieces, which is going to be the face serum, the eye serum, and the face cream, or the entire configuration of 5 pieces. I would get the whole thing because it's really important to be able to do from head to toe. You're going to be complete. You're not going to be missing anything, and you're going to get the best value for money if you get the 5-piece kit. And again, that's on a very special offer, so all the information is here.
So without further ado, this is the Everyday Face Serum, renaming it to the Advanced Peptide Serum. It's a fast-absorbing, lightweight formula designed to target multiple concerns all at once. Things like dark spots, uneven tone, fine lines, and overall skin quality. What makes this formula so unique and different is that it's not built around a single ingredient, like I said before. That's the Khold philosophy. It's a multi-active system, working across several pathways in the skin. So you're getting brightening, you're getting firming, you're getting hydrating, you're getting calming, all in one formula. Do you want to put it on?
Yeah, and how...
Put it closer to the camera so I can see it.
There's no fragrance added, which is important.
No fragrance, no fillers, no harsh chemical solvents. It's skincare the way nature intended, is like how I say it.
And it goes on smooth. It's got a very creamy or oily kind of feel to it. That's a bit of a slip that you have. What's important is and the color is important. It's an ambery color. It has key actives. It has the blue-green algae, the blue-green copper. I don't even know why I said blue-green algae.
GHKCU.
That's what I wanted to say, GHKCU. So it has the copper peptide technology. It has alpha-arbutin. If you're struggling with dark spots, scars, even stretch marks, this serum, this is why the 5-piece kit is so great, because if you do want to take it from the face, take it down to the body. Maybe you've got some stretch marks, maybe you've got some weight gain, weight loss, maybe you've got a few things on your skin that you want to get in there and really support the color, the tone, the texture. What you will do is you're going to use the serum first and you're going to follow up with the cream for the face or for the body. So I'd like to always put that out there. So you know that this is face and body. This also is designed to be used every day. It's gentle and effective, and it is a powerhouse.
We also have alpha-arbutin in there. It's a derivative of tyrosinase, but it's not bleachy, it's not aggressive for your skin. You can use it every day. It's going to help reduce excess melanin production, so it helps visibly fade those pesky dark spots and uneven tone. Like my mom said, we have copper tripeptide 1, which is actually a more advanced version of copper peptide. It's a more advanced version of GHKCU. It's a well-studied peptide.
Yes.
It supports skin repair and improves firmness and elasticity. We have Argireline Amplified. This is something that you guys know. It's Botox in a bottle, 5 years younger in just 5 days, also known as acetyl hexapeptide 8. And then, we have the red algae and the jujube extract, all cold pressed, all preserved, all as potent as possible. Those are your antioxidants. Those provide a blue light barrier, so your skin isn't affected by blue light. And that's very important because a lot of us are behind screens all day. A lot of us don't realize that blue light is actually damaging your skin in ways that you don't even know. It's a silent killer. So it's very important to protect your skin against this.
What I like about this is how complete it is. So you've got the Argireline, that's the 5 years younger, 5 days, so that's the Botox-like effect. And what's important too is what Kian has done in his formulations, very high clinical dosage. So everything is designed for performance. This is not skincare that you've already got perfect skin and you're thinking, you know, I'm just gonna play a little bit. This is like, you know what? I've tried many things. I've been layering, I've been doing all these different steps, and my skin is still not radiant. I don't have a glow. And people are talking about the importance of stacking the right ingredients. That's why they have these glow stacks, and this would kind of be like the OG.
It's a topical glow stack.
It's a topical glow stack. With the addition of the alpha arbutin, this is a hydroquinone cousin, but much, much friendlier and safer. So you're going to be able to truly target dark spots, pigmentation, melasma, any of those issues with the copper peptide. Ladies, gentlemen, it's not just about the collagen. So if you're thinking, you know, I've got lines and wrinkles, yes, we can talk about collagen peptides. Copper peptides will help that. But what copper peptides, and especially what Kian's does more than others, is it targets the elasticity. So you want to firm and tone, you want to contour, you want to work on the jiggly jowl area or anything that's, you know, you've lost weight and you want to tighten things up. You need copper peptides to do that. That's where the elasticity kicker-inner is, and this is where we want to really target. Now, this is going to address, as we said, the hyperpigmentation. It's fast absorbing, lightweight, and it's fragrance free. So this is our powerhouse serum. This is the iconic one that Kian first started and launched with. How would you use this?
I would use it a few drops a day, morning and night to start. You're gonna notice results right away. We have niacinamide in there, gives an instant brightening effect. It's gonna make your skin feel glow, it's gonna make your skin feel soft. And you're gonna want to use it every single day for about 6 weeks to see the full benefits and results of this. And after you see them, you're gonna wanna use it consistently forever. I use it every day. I'm on Accutane right now. I'm not technically supposed to use actives. However, this works for me on Accutane because it's so good. It's so safe with sensitive skin. I have no problem using it, so I still have this in my routine. I've had it in my routine for about a year, and my skin has never felt better. I actually look younger than I did when I was 21, and I am 28 right now.
All right, so Chris would want to know, can I use this if I use benzoyl peroxide for acne? Absolutely, you can use this if you use benzoyl peroxide for acne. The that's going to be one part of the, benzoyl peroxide may dry you a little bit. So what I would want is I would want you to wait a few minutes between using it, or use benzoyl peroxide maybe in the morning and use the cold serum at nighttime. That would be one option. I also, if I may, I would use something like the hypochlorous acid, and then I would use the cold, because this is really, really good to really help normalize the skin.
Also, if you're using benzoyl peroxide, you're gonna wanna make sure you're not stripping your barrier too much. So you're gonna wanna replenish your barrier with ceramides, with a moisturizer. Make sure you have a good seal on there, so the moisture from your skin doesn't escape.
Carla wants to know, has Khold been reformulated? Why are you using blue-green copper? Thought you didn't like it. Well, Carla, there are versions of blue-green copper out there. So when you look at the copper tripeptide 1, this is a refined, cleaned up, excellent version that does not cause a lot of the copper irritation that old blue-green copper did, that was not oxidized like old blue-green copper, and so you don't have any of those residual metal effects on the skin. This is why when we created our copper peptide, which is clear and with the fermented ingredients, this is going to be very gentle and effective. It is the original. Now there is one that Kian has exclusive availability to, and this is a copper tripeptide 1. It's a little bit different and a little bit safer than the blue-green copper, which I didn't like and I still don't like, and this is why we don't use that version. But you know what I love about the Isomers viewer is they're smart. They know, they pay attention, and they follow us. So that is the first product. The next one is going to be, what would you like to move to after that?
Might as well go to the face cream.
Face cream.
So this is our face cream. I love the packaging for this. This is the airless packaging. It keeps your product clean. You don't have to dip your fingers in there. You just pump it, and it comes out just like that.
Isn't that great? And that's pretty much what you'll need for your face. You might need another pump like that for your neck, but very, very measured.
Yeah. It's a deeply nourishing formula designed to hydrate, strengthen the skin barrier, and support smoother, healthier looking skin over time. Where the serum is more corrective, the cream is more about support, it's more about repair, it's more about long-term skin function, locking in moisture and reinforcing the skin so it performs properly day to day. At the formulation level, this is built around barrier repair and regenerative support. We're renaming it to the Growth Factor Cream because we have growth factors in there.
Growth factors.
These help signal the skin and maintain support and support its natural repair process. Over time, your skin has to signal to new cells that it's repairing itself. But sometimes the cells play a game of broken telephone and an improper message is sent and it's communicated over and over again. These ensure that your skin is actually signaling the right cells. We have Matrixyl 3000 in there. Collagen peptide helps improve appearance of fine lines and overall skin texture. We also have ceramides, a ceramide complex to strengthen the skin barrier and to prevent moisture loss, which is essential for maintaining hydration and protecting your skin.
It's really important to help reinforce that skin barrier. So what I'm really loving about this, it does have the blend of cold pressed ceramides, the cold pressed ceramide complex. This is going to help lock in the moisture in your skin, reduces transepidermal water loss. So what this is going to do is target dryness and dehydration, which are two different things. Being dry and being dehydrated, your skin requires different elements. One is a water-based, one is an oil-based. So the ceramide is going to bring both of that together in there. Weakened skin barrier. Is your skin temperamental? Do you find that your skin is a little rough? Do you find that your skin is not as firm and thick as it should be? This is going to help thicken up the skin. It's going to target fine lines and wrinkles. It's going to also work on oily skin and enlarged pores. So it really helps to refine the texture of the skin. I love this one. Again, fragrance free. You'll find that it's very easy to use. It is very rich, but it's also very lightweight.
We also have gosling rice in there too. This is good for soaking up excess oil on the skin without actually drying up your skin. I love that ingredient. And one of my favorites is inulin. So this is gonna help feed the beneficial bacteria on our skin.
One of the things that we have probably harped on a lot with our children and just with everybody is the microbiome, the living layer of the skin. The fact that you want to be feeding this microbiome, and there is good bacteria and bad bacteria, and that balance and that world is something that we want to unite and manage properly. And if you don't have the right skincare, you can't really do that. And also, when it's not managed properly, your skin doesn't like it. It doesn't cooperate. So we want your skin to cooperate. So Kian has designed this system to be very easy to use and very beneficial for the skin very quickly. And people who do use Khold love it. If you check the reviews, you're going to see that people absolutely love Khold. They're very, very much seeing those results within days, within weeks. Huge differences. We should, next presentation, we'll try to get before and afters up to show everybody, but I think you can even go on the website, or Shop HQ has them, that we can show you those before and afters, where you see the difference in the skin quality, texture, tone. People want glass-like skin. People want marble-like skin. They want their skin to be refined and cleaned up. And this is really the main goal of Khold, the cold press technology, to give you those refined elements. Don't forget to comment to win the $25 shop credit. And also don't forget to enter for a chance to win these 3 pieces right here on social media. You'll have to follow. I think you'll have to like, share, and subscribe. I think I'll say something like that. Now let's go on to, which would you like to go on to now?
We should do the cleanser next just because it makes more sense. So before you start your routine, you're gonna wanna use this cleanser right here. Now what's so special about this cleanser is it's a pH mimicking milk cleanser designed to mimic your skin's natural pH without disrupting it. And why that's important is because it's not going to strip your barrier down and completely ruin your skin. Most cleansers focus on removing oil and debris, but in the process they can also strip the skin down and compromise the barrier. This formulation is designed differently. It works within the skin's natural pH range, so you're cleansing effectively while still maintaining hydration and barrier integrity. On the skin, it leaves you feeling clean but not tight or dry or over cleansed. And a lot of people, what they say to me is, after they use this cleanser, I don't get that tight feeling. And that's actually a good thing. When you have that tightness or that feeling that someone's pulling back your face, you might think that's a good response to your cleanser. It's not. That's actually what's it called? transepidermal water loss. So it's the water getting pulled out of your skin, and that's a bad thing because it's going to damage your skin's barrier. It's going to dehydrate your skin. So we want to always hydrate our skin. What makes this so unique as well is it's not just cleansing, it's lightly refining your skin as well. You get light exfoliation, and it's going to help smooth and the texture of your skin and support natural cell turnover.
It's got the lactic acid in there, which is one of the AHAs that are very naturally occurring in your skin, very gentle and hydrating at the same time. One of the key features and benefits of this, gentle pH balanced milk cleanser, melts away makeup and SPF. You do need a different kind of cleanser to take your sunscreen off, and this is important. Most people are using makeup removers, and that's a little bit harsh, and it disturbs your microbiome. This cleanser sets your skin up for success. Many people have cleared their skin just by switching to this cleanser, not doing anything else. Just by how you cleanse your skin affects how everything else works, but it affects the mood and the condition of your skin. You don't want to strip your skin. You don't want it to be squeaky clean. You do want that SPF off at nighttime. You do want the makeup off. You want the impurities off. You don't want any residue left behind. Same time, you want to support your barrier. So, although I used to say I like cleansers that are uneventful, by that I mean something that creates harmony and doesn't disrupt the skin. What do you think?
I like that.
Any questions or comments? Make sure that you're loving. I want to see those hearts. I want to see some feedback that people are loving everything. Now we're going to go to the Everyday Eye Serum. And remember, don't forget, thank you so much for tuning in. I want to say hello to everybody. I'm Manuela. This is Kian. And we are doing our first ever mother and son presentation here on Shop HQ. So this is something to celebrate, and this is something to really talk about Khold and the cold press technology and the ability to go to the laboratory, a laboratory that is friendly, that is well known, it has a great pedigree, it has great scientists, great formulations, and it's a community that we're building. And we're looking at formulation in the cold press way. You know, if you go to, I'm Italian, you know where I'm Italian, and and if you go to Italy and you want the best olive oil, it's going to be cold pressed. It's going to be extra virgin cold pressed. There's going to be absolutely no temperature bruising or changing the nature of the integrity of those olives. Same thing here. That tradition is super important. Being able to get the best harvest for you and put it on your skin so that your skin can feed it and drink it in. Next up is the eye serum. Let's talk about the eyes.
All right, so this is our advanced eye serum. It's lightweight, fast absorbing like everything else on the line, specifically for the eye area where the skin is thinner, more delicate, often shows signs of aging and fatigue first. This formula is built to target multiple concerns at once: fine lines, puffiness, uneven tone, and overall skin quality around the eyes. So instead of just having a hydrating eye serum, this is actively working to improve how the skin looks and feels at the same time.
Right.
So the goal here is to make the eye look more rested, look smoother, and look more refined. So you're improving hydration, you're improving you're softening the appearance of fine lines, and you're helping the skin look more firm and more even without heaviness or irritation.
So we got puffiness, we have dark circles, crow's feet, all of these things. And you know, it's not just old people that get this. It's not just people
I use
over.
the eye serum.
You know, everybody's using the eye serum. Why? Because we're looking at screens all the time. We're putting a lot of stress. Your eye area moves and has a job to do all day long. I think the number is 10,000. I think it's 10,000 times a day that your eyes blink and move and activating those muscles. So remember, where the muscle and skin is attached, you're getting a lot of traffic in that collagen. Early on, in your mid-20s, the collagen is already going down. The fine lines and wrinkles are already starting, but you can't tell because he's got cold. So you can use this for longevity. You want your skin to look better for a longer period of time. You want to think ahead about what kind of ingredients and formulas are you using so that your skin is going to build upon that. And as we're going through time, as we age, our skin is actually better. Largest organ of the body, you want to feed it properly. We know now, like 20, 30 years ago when we started, we kind of were guessing what the skin was eating or how we can affect it because we knew this much in science. Now we know this much. Like we know so much more, and we also have much more data, and we're able to look and analyze at things a lot differently even than from 5 years ago. And so the more information we have, the more understanding we have on how important it is to formulate certain ways at certain temperatures with certain actives and certain ingredients. This is like a balancing act. We're getting better as formulators as more information is available to us. Kian has been able to reap the benefits of having all of this type of fresh, new science and marry it with common sense. So I love this. Anyways, if you want bright rested eyes, you know, I find that my eyes get very fatigued, especially because we read a lot or we have the screens a lot, and this is so refreshing. You want refreshing. Don't forget, you can get this. There is a 3-piece. You can get them individually. You can get each item individually. Those are available right now here on Shop HQ. You can also get the 3-piece kit, which is the 2 serums, face and eye serum and the cream. That's available on offer. And then you can also get the 5-piece kit, and this will include the entire system. You also, and I want you to do this, I want you to participate. I want you to comment to get the $25 shop gift card, and I do want you to enter to get the 3 essential pieces, because why? You're going to be able to see the difference in your skin. And if you have children, grandchildren, a partner, and they're going through challenges with their skin, male or female, and they've tried a lot of different things, you know, the more things you try, the harder it is to believe skincare works. And the more things you try without information, the more mistakes we make. And the more we're testing and using our skin as an experiment. And we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't be put in that position. So Isomers, we're not going to experiment, and Khold is not going to experiment with your skin. It's backed by 100 years of science right now. And that is amazing to be able to say for someone who comes up with their first brand, first line, to already have that kind of pedigree behind them. And you're able to get this direct from the laboratory. So that was the eye serum. And finally, are we going to go into the body lotion?
Yeah. So I don't like to call this a body lotion. I like to call this skincare for your body, because it's more than just hydrating. This probably has the most key actives out of every product we have in front of you right now. So most body lotions focus on hydration, like I said, but this one goes even further. It's formulated to actually improve the look and feel of your skin over time. We have gentle exfoliants in there, we have the hydration, we have the brightening, we have caffeine to tighten your skin, to firm your skin. If you have cellulite, this is an awesome product. This is going to be really, this pairs well with the everyday face serum. If you have stretch marks, you put the face serum on first, then apply the body lotion on after. It gets rid of those so quickly. Also, one of my favorite things about this, I'm a guy that's on the move all the time. I like to work out. I'm on Accutane, my skin's dry, but I also sweat. Sometimes I could smell bad. We have Diola in here. So it's naturally deodorizing. It's going to remove and neutralize any odors on your body throughout the day.
So this is excellent. So this is your personal trainer. This is taking your skin to the gym and to the salon. You're going to the spa and to the gym at the same time by using this. This is not just a body cream. It is not a moisturizer. This is truly a trainer. You want to tighten up the bust line, you want to slim down the belly, you want to smooth the hip area, you want to target the arm area. This is going to do that. Rough, dry body skin, stretch marks, dull tone, loss of firmness. If you're on the jab and you've noticed that you've lost a lot of weight and your skin is not responding as quickly, what I want you to do is I want you to start using the cream. If you can, also use it with the serum on those particular spots if you've got some pigmentation issues or some rough, dry issues. But you will see a huge difference. You'll be able to measure a difference. You'll be able to see a difference. It is something that is going to really, really benefit you by doing it that way as well. So, hydrating body lotion that soothes and deeply moisturizes, cold pressed caffeine, all the cold pressed products. Now, they want us to give you the pricing. So let's go.
So the Khold 5-piece kit is $89.99.
So that's $89.99, under $100 for the 5 pieces. That's all 5. That is, I think, less than the price of the serum alone. The serum alone on the Khold website is $125. $125, worth every single penny. This is something this is like going to an esthetician and getting your face really cleaned up. So you want this 5-piece kit. Now,
the Khold face cleanser is $49.99. the duo.
So you're getting 2 cleansers for $49.99.
A single is $34.99.
There you go.
The body lotion duo is $49.99. The single is $39.99.
This is so, if you've ever done any of those treatments where you wrap or tighten or tone or whatever for your skin, ditch those, get this. This is going to really help tone and tighten. I've seen a huge difference in my thighs, the top of my thigh area, behind here on my back area. The other thing I really like it about this is the fact that it has a Geolia. So your body, you know, your body odor, you feel much more confident because this is going to deodorize and this is going to help with the bacteria. Okay?
The face serum is $49.99. That's the biggest steal here.
Wow.
The eye serum, $34.99. The 3-piece kit, $59.99. And the cream is $49.99, all in US dollars.
So there you go. So those are the pricings. And I do believe you have a link below so that you can actually select. What we want you to do is we want you to get the 5-piece kit if you can, and because you really want to have the complete system. With the complete system, what can I tell you? I can tell you that for Mother's Day, you will look and feel different. For Mother's Day, with the cleanser, with the serums and the creams, and then for your body, your neck, your chest, your décolleté, any other bits that you want to concentrate on, we now have a plan. We have a plan, we have a program, we have a retreat, we have a system, we have a community, and this is what Khold is all about. So if you can get that, even if you get a couple of these, that would be really great, so it could take you 2, 3, 4 months into the future where you're really taking care of your skin. Why am I pushing so hard? I'll tell you why. Because it works and you're going to love it. The more the science comes in, the more we know. He is going to be going national, and a lot of the price points on the website are going to have to hold. So they're in the hundreds of dollars just for the serum alone. So you want to be able to lock in or get this at this really great exclusive Shop HQ price. Why is he doing it? Because he debuted last year on Shop HQ. And it has been, like they say, the rest is history. People love the formulations. They love what they're seeing. What I love is I like seeing it multi-generational. I've seen from teenagers to people in their 70s talking about how they love their skin again. How the fact that they look forward to having very stress-free skin, and they like the fact that it is minimalistic and yet it has the power and the benefit. And a lot of people really appreciate the cold face technology, not using the heat, really preserving the energy and putting all of that goodness back into the skin. So you're getting so much bang for your buck.
Well said.
Any questions? Gabby, are there any questions? All right, so thank you very much for tuning in. We want to congratulate everybody who got their kits. And we will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Does anybody remember where that's from? Comment below if you know where that's from. Because I know where it's from. I used to run home from school and watch that show, and then it would say, see you, same bat time, same bat channel. Da-na-na-na-na. And it used to have music to it as well. From Isomer's Laboratories in Toronto, Canada, and Isomer/Khold Laboratories in Toronto, Canada, I'm Manuela Marcheggiani.
I'm Kian.
And thank you so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you again.